Chaplin, Hutchie, what a statement signing this is. Unbelievable. Yes, you see Town have signed someone from Barnsley and you think, Barnsley. Then you look, Barnsley were in the Championship playoffs last season and he was one of their key players, and he stepped down a league into a side that didn't even make the playoffs last season in League One because he wants to be part of this massive star-spangled revolution at Town. How exciting is this? What do you make of the Conor Chaplin signing?
Yeah, it's a great signing. Played 34 starts, I think it was in the Championship, with goals and assists in there. Not loads, but a few. Ipswich are signing players from the Championship playoffs. I think they're taking people by surprise in the transfer market a little bit this summer. I gather that this one is kind of in the 750-ish range, which is again a good fee. They're definitely shopping in a market that is beyond where they really are. They're kind of a bottom third, bottom half Championship side in terms of their shopping list, and that's a recipe for success. They're going to have some options in these positions when all is said and done, all is shaken out. So we know that goals, assists, creativity, that was the problem last season, that they just did not make enough chances and did not score enough goals. And Cook's made it clear that the big thing to do this summer is to remedy that, and he's doing it. So the thing is, they've signed Conor Chaplin. I'm not even convinced he'll be absolutely nailed on starter. But I'm sure he probably will start games, but that's just where Ipswich are now. I'm not 100% convinced that he'll play 35 games in League One this year because of the quality that could be there by the end of the window.
I like to ask you this question every time they make a signing, particularly up front in the forward roles. Hutchie, where do you see him fitting into the team? He's another guy who's versatile, isn't he?
Yeah,
where would you play?
I don't know. He can play any of the four positions up there. So I think we'll see him in a few of them. I think given the traffic that's there, I think actually playing as the out and out striker isn't going to happen. But I think it's going to be kind of suck it and see. I think what wide would be my guess, but he's capable of playing any of them. So we will see.
I read a quote now, and I can't remember who it was from. I'm sure you'll remind me, Hutchie. That's from a manager who'd worked with Chaplin, who said he's the best finisher he's ever seen. It might even be Paul Cook, actually.
It's Paul Cook, yeah. Paul
there
Cook.
You go. Perfect. So he's brought him to Town. Fantastic. Rossi, I love the fact that Ipswich Town the fans are embracing this checkbook FC tag, which a few very, very salty fans of other clubs on social media have branded Town checkbook FC. And it's great because we've not been in this position for years, where they've been making marquee signings, making it rain all over League One, and being in a position where they can bring players in who the other teams, frankly, are spitting feathers about. You're buying the league, etc. What a position to be in.
Oh, unbelievable! And a player that I know as well. Not personally, of course, but someone I've seen play before. He was at Portsmouth under Paul Cook, and Paul Cook's signing players he knows of, and also he probably can trust as well. And as Hutchie said, he just got into the playoffs in the Championship with Barnsley, and he's now dropping down to League One to be part of this project that Paul Cook and co are creating. And we're not spending millions. We're not, it's just smart signings. Some people will be thinking, oh, they're spending millions there. The wages are going to be ridiculous. I think we're just being very smart with the signings. A lot of them have been free transfers. I was saying, the last few signings have been marquee signings. This is another marquee signing. When are we actually going to go? We've done 10 signings so far. I don't think any of them have been bad. Like, maybe that one isn't as great, but no, all of them I'm happy with. And it's just, checkbook FC all the way.
Mike, obviously you of all of us, you are the most experienced, shall we say, the most mature. So you can remember the golden era, the true golden era of Town. But it's nice, isn't it, now to see Town making marquee signings again? Because we went through a period where they were scrimping and saving and working on a shoestring, and McCarthy obviously worked wonders to an extent on a budget in the Championship. But how nice is it now that we can say that Town are bringing in players that Championship sides want, let alone other teams in League One?
I'll say it like this: Ipswich Town fans deserve this.
Yeah,
they deserve this summer. They deserve everything that's going on. cut out the noise from other whingy, whiny clubs and managers and anybody else. Ipswich Town deserve this. As Ross did say, we're not spending millions. We're not buying 5 million here and 5 million there and 6 million. This is not a Manchester City type project. This is clever management. And Cook came in and said he hated the team he was watching last season. Those exact words, and he's going to do something about it. And for once, I was lucky when you know, obviously the Bobby Robson era, George, but I was lucky to see all that, and people walked the walk at the club. And now for the last 10 years, they've just talked the talk, and we've had 5-year plans and 10-year plans and 100-year plans, and we've had this, that, and the other. Now we've actually got someone coming in and said, "I'm changing it. It's changing. I don't care what anyone says," and the whole thing's changed. So it's great. I think the signings are very astute, because you need certain players. It's no good. You need certain players for League One. It's I haven't seen much of League One unless what I've seen in the last 2 years. Fortunately, I haven't seen much of League One, unlike the rest of us, what we've seen. But you need certain players to get you out of League One. The Championship becomes a little bit different then, and he's doing the right thing. I'm so excited for Ipswich fans. Like I said, they deserve this.